Live, local, late breaking. WVTM 13 News at 10 starts now.
Good evening. Tonight, a man is in police custody after barricading himself in a Hoover apartment for hours. Both the suspect and a police officer were injured during exchange of gunfire. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough live in Hoover tonight to break down the long chain of events. Chip?
Jeff, it started with a call to police about lunchtime today of a man shooting at a car on Interstate 459, and it quickly turned into an hours-long standoff with police. Hoover police swarmed the Hills at Hoover apartment complex after they got word that a man accused of shooting at a car on I-459 was in the complex.
As officers attempted to initiate contact with the suspect, he produced a weapon and fired multiple rounds at officers. Authorities say one of those officers was hit by bullets in both arms. He was taken to UAB, treated, and released. The suspect was also shot in the arm after police shot back, but he remained barricaded in an apartment. After several hours of negotiations, the suspect voluntarily exited the apartment and was taken into custody without incident. Investigators say the suspect was then taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is now handling the investigation since officers fired their weapons. Hoover police say they're appreciative of all the law enforcement agencies in the area that helped out on Sunday. And we would also like to thank the residents of the apartment complex for their understanding and their cooperation during what was certainly an apprehensive situation near their homes. And tonight, Hoover police have not released the name of that suspect or a list of charges he may be facing. Meantime, when all was said and done, it was 5 hours later before the suspect peacefully surrendered. Live in Hoover tonight, Chip Scarborough, WVTM 13.
Chip, thank you. WVTM 13 Sarah Killian also covered the scene in Hoover. Tonight, she tells us how residents reacted to a scary situation unfolding in their neighborhood.
A peaceful evening here at the Hills at Hoover Apartments, quite different from what we saw here most of the afternoon. Following that shootout with police, Hoover and neighboring agencies surrounded this apartment complex. This is right off of Lorna Road, which is a main thoroughfare here in the city. Residents who were close to that suspect were evacuated, while other people living here were told to stay inside. I was in contact with a couple of residents throughout the afternoon. They described the scene as chaotic. Some could hear the hostage negotiators calling for the suspect who had barricaded himself inside one of the apartments to come out peacefully. Sebastian Thomas is a high school student who lives here, and he watched it all unfold.
Task force came in, they pulled in vans. It was just kind of crazy. Never seen that much here. And I was just in the whole process trying to figure out why is all of this here.
We watched an ambulance around 3:45 this afternoon drive away from the apartment complex, followed by a police officer. The residents who were evacuated were then allowed to go back inside their apartments. From what we know, none of the residents here were injured during this standoff. In Hoover, Sarah Killian, WVTM 13.
And tonight, Hoover Mayor Frank Brocato is feeling relieved that the officer is expected to be okay. Brocato says, quote, "Today's shooting is indicative of the challenges that law enforcement officers face daily in our communities, and we are very fortunate that this incident did not have a tragic outcome." For more developing news, please be sure to download the free WVTM 13 app. Get up-to-date updates on push alerts as soon as you turn on your device.